The team from City School Liaquat campuses, Kisa Zahra, Nimra Nadeem, Mashal Abdul Wahid, Furqan Amar Khan. The opposition. The proposition, which is the team from Foundation Public School, is Rida Nadeem, Manahil Ikram, Mehroz Mastoi, and Mir Mauradish. I would like to invite the first speaker of the proposition.
Assalamualaikum everyone. I'm Manahil Ikram and I'm from Foundation Public School, and I stand here to propose the topic that formal education is not able to exploit a person's potential. And let me introduce my team first. I'm the first speaker and from the proposition, and the second speaker from the proposition is Mehroz Mastoi, and the third speaker is Rida Nadeem, and Mehroz Mastoi will probably be the reply speaker as well. Let me start. Since I'm opposing the formal education and I'm in favor of informal education, so let me tell you what informal education is. Informal education is a general term for education outside a standard schooling system. Informal education is wise, respectful, spontaneous process of cultivating learning. There are many forms of, informal learning. There's unschooling, there's homeschooling, and there's dropping out. Like seriously, people were not satisfied with the formal sector of education. That is why they turned to the informal one. Because if they were so satisfied with the formal sector and it was so perfect, then they wouldn't have opted for these. And these forms would have not existed. Why learn, another thing. Why learn by no-worse teachers when you can access books, research papers written by the masters of the subject? Like seriously, there are masters of subjects around the world. A school cannot provide you with the masters of subjects, but you can access them through internet, and that comes under the branch of informal learning. So why learn by those beginners, teachers, when you can just go for the masters who wrote their
Point of information, please.
Accepted.
Well, you just said that there are books which could be read by the children in informal sector, and tell me, how are they going to read when they are not got the proper base, when their base is not made in the informal sector? How are they going to read in those books?
Well, they can of course read it. Their thing in homeschooling, a person is taught everything. You will always find a person to help you, not to enforce the teaching styles on you. That comes in a person will always be there to help you, but not to enforce or not to impose his teaching style. So a person can learn these basic things and then move on to the books. Well, there are no boundaries in informal learning. There is more creativity. A person is able to explore himself, express himself in ways that the formal sector does not allow him or her to. Like if for example, if you're interested in computer coding or advanced mathematics, you can always go for Coursera or Udemy.com. They will always give you the right information, the things that schools will not give you. The teachers in school they will not give you this, what a website will. And this comes under online learning, and this also comes under informal education.
Point of information.
Rejected. Everything traditional is being taught at school. Like, we have evolved from the industrial society, but our sector of formal education is still stuck there. Therefore, they're teaching students how to become doctors, engineers, managers, clerks, and accountants. They're teaching they're producing more labor. They're producing more labor, and that is why at the end of the day, a person is not able to achieve more. If whatever person wants to become, maybe a dancer, a singer, maybe a writer, or maybe he's interested in music, what about that? You're gonna say that there are like these subjects still exist, but do any school offer them? Does any school offer subjects like music and art? They exist, but none of the schools offer them. Because why? Because they're money oriented. Because they know that our country will make more money. But come on, if you don't, because schools have lost their standard sector, have lost their motive to exploit a student's ability, their potential. They're just making sure that they're able to get a job, get money. That's it. That's all there. And that's not the potential a student has. Everything is specified. Take Cambridge system for example. Specific teachers teach specific students, specific subjects, and they
information
accepted.
For your kind information, Cambridge system is a part of formal education.
That is exactly what I'm saying. If you hadn't heard me, that is exactly what I'm saying right now. Well, for Cambridge system, everything is taught in a specified way by specified teacher for specified students, a specified course, a specified paper, specified timing, and specified way of writing. Like a student doesn't have a freedom of choice. So this frustrates the students out, and that is why they take tuitions, which comes under informal learning. Most of the tuitions are taken by the children who opt for Cambridge system, which is part of formal sector.
Yes.
Informal education is much better because a person is able to achieve much more. Actually, it is much more, like time efficient, and it takes less money. But what if a poor person doesn't have money and cannot let his child to go to a school? Then what happens to his potential, the poor child's potential? But he cannot achieve it through what? Through informal learning sector. And this is how I would like to prove my point and end my speech here. Thank you.